statement was that media was the main cause of social decay among children. And her first claim is that that media has made it normal to show violent behavior on TV and social media channels. So, and her second claim is that she showed that the effects of sexual content on these social outlets and the way it's desensitizing the importance of sexual experiences. And her third claim was that about the growing problem of drugs and alcohol and the youth due to popularity of it in the media. So on her second claim, she said that 10 million people saw Lady Gaga's seashell outfit, and 10 million people, including children, who watched Miley Cyrus's twerk in a very exposing new color outfit on Modern Fake and the teddy bears of her show. The youth have seen their idols dancing and dressing around like that on national television, and they received a message that it's cool and that successful women should display their bodies to gain approval from the mass. So that was her statement. And with that statement, she included an evidence source from the American Academy of Pediatrics, stating a quote that says, "A recent survey revealed that 20% of teens have sent or posted nude or semi-nude photographs or video of themselves." So this evidence quote shows how 20% of teens have displayed their bodies online publicly. However, it does not show that Lady Gaga's seashell outfit and Miley Cyrus twerk or any other sexual content on social outlets have encouraged the 20% of those teens to display their bodies online publicly. So this evidence did not show any proof how sexual content on social outlets was the cause that encouraged teens and have them receive a message that successful women should display their bodies to gain approval from the mass. It just showed that 20% of teens just display their bodies online publicly. And on her third claim, she said that that media's influence on the youth is drinking alcohol and drugs, but she didn't have any sources about the drugs, but only the alcohol. And the sources for alcohol, she said that exposure to alcohol advertising alone in the media increases the likelihood of young people drinking. And she had a research source saying research from the Journal of Alcohol and Alcoholism found that watching movies and programs or even ads that feature drinking immediately wanted to drink, and on average drink more than 1.5 bottles than those who did not watch those programs or ads. She's just showing how the commercial causes people to want to drink, but she didn't say that. It causes the youth, the children, to want to drink when they watch the commercials. And it wasn't a source about how the children were getting affected. It was a source about how the people were getting affected with the alcohol commercials. That's
All right, April, a lot of your presentation consists of basically summarizing the argument of the advocate, and there are really only two, maybe three places where you make a claim in regard to that. Everything else is just summarizing what their argument was and what their evidence was. It takes you 2 minutes to get to the first place where you actually make a statement that could be even considered close to being a refutation, and that is the argument that there's no demonstration that there's a link between the 20% of kids who are texting pictures of themselves to those kids who've seen Lady Gaga or Miley Cyrus online. There's not any information to suggest that the reason that they behave this way is because they've learned it from social media. I think that's a reasonable press to make, but that's all it is a press. You don't really have any argument on your own to suggest that there is no relationship. The advocate gave an explanation, a reasonable explanation about why they might be related. You don't challenge the reasoning why they might be related, except to just say, well, there's no proof that it's related. And like I said, it's an okay press, but it took you 2 minutes to get to that and make that particular press. And then you get to the next argument, and that's basically the same kind of thing. You say there's a lack of sources, and that's it. Well, what does the lack of sources mean? Does that mean that everything they said isn't believable, that it's unrealistic, that we shouldn't trust the conclusions that are being drawn? Is the evidence that's being presented, because it doesn't have a source, unreliable in this situation, especially if it's stuff that's mostly common knowledge? I'm not even sure that you need a source on some things. Your last argument is basically another press. It's, oh, well, we've got this evidence that says commercials affect people's willingness to drink, but it doesn't really say that they drink because they saw the commercials. That argument, I'm not even sure that's an argument. It just basically, like I said, recaps the argument and asks a question without necessarily suggesting that there is no relationship here. So, you follow the structure, that part's good. You are reminding us what the advocate's argument is, although it's taking you a little too long to do that. So you've got the right idea here, but you need to get down to brass tacks. You need to come down to what the issue is, and then give us some reason to believe that there's a problem with how the advocate advanced that issue, and at best you're just giving us kind of passive responses on those things. Okay, thank you very much. The test is a week from today. We're going to be talking about stuff on Tuesday concerning the test, and also getting started on the next projects. Which is debates. Right. Yeah.
Do you want this?
Yes, I would love those. Thank you.
I don't know if I did it right.
That's okay. This is the first time through. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Okay. Anyway, I can see what my points
They're
were
not
on
done
the
yet,
update.
so the answer is no.
That's my peer validation.
Excellent. I'll take that. No, you got their name on it and your name on it?
Yeah.
Then I don't need that other sheet.
When do we get these grades back? Like Tuesday?
Keep our fingers crossed. It'll be Tuesday.
Okay.
Well, that's my goal.
So the midterm Thursday?
Yes.
Can I get my quiz? It wasn't taken last class, so I didn't get my quiz back.
I don't know that anybody got that quiz back
Oh, you
yet.
didn't press it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
okay.
shut up straight away, gentlemen, because the only way we're gonna fit it all in is if we